Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, Rach. I didn't match up with him, but I knew I was in situations in pick and roll where I switched out on him. And I'm not gonna lie, I was scared to death because I could play defense and all, but I knew I couldn't slide my feet with Allen Iverson because every night when you looked up at the SportsCenter highlights, he was crossing somebody, he was putting somebody in the mix. So all I knew was when I switched on him, I was gonna give him that Olay defense. I was gonna I'm gonna let him do his move, but I'm gonna let him go. Hopefully I can send him to the baseline because I was not trying to slide my feet with that guy. I didn't want to end up on nobody's SportsCenter highlights, period.
For a guy his size, he was the most intimidating player in the NBA. I mean, you think about a guy 6 foot, 160 pounds, he was intimidating because physically he had a level of speed that nobody had ever seen. You know about the killer crossover, and then the relentless attack mode that he was in.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another video, and today I got some playing out online with the 03 Sixers. So I decided to get a game using the Iverson series with Iverson, and I really like the concept of the Iverson series, and it used to be like probably my favorite series, but I don't know, it just don't hit the same no more. And I'm not sure if they took some plays out or made some changes to it, but it feels like they run like the same 4 plays over and over again, but they used to be more, but we still ended up making it work. Also threw in a couple plays from the playbook, so you see me run a couple of those, and the some possessions I just straight up call it ISO because he wasn't that good and he couldn't guard me even though he had OKC. So I was able to do pretty much whatever I wanted. But yeah, it be games like this where I wish you could take your custom playbooks online, because I would definitely use my Iverson series that I made last year and give it a go. And also, I don't know why this team is tier 1, but they're definitely better than the 01 Sixers that they always put in the game. So you actually got a few people that can actually hit a shot on this team. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for the intro. As always, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content.
It's Alexander with the drive. Pass to Hartenstein. Lock at 6. Holmgren the screen. Alexander.
Oh, I didn't even jump. I should have jumped.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Iverson. He drives in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good, SGA.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
Floaties! And good that time. Oh, here in the second quarter. Pass to Van Horn. They set the pick. The drive by
Nice play, and you can see
Get AI again on the rim.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
He low-key should have dribbled off me right there.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmgren. That misses off the back. The 76ers leading by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Iverson outside.
Flotation device.
Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Oh yeah, he can't shoot with Chet. Figured him out.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough open.
Oh yeah.
For the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice. He can finish in so many ways.
Here's Snow. Nothing on the board. Here's Coleman. And here's a nice one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Oh, he finally hit one with Chad.
It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Pass to Iverson. Here's Van Horn.
No, I was supposed to go to. And why?
Shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
Boy, unique is what Coleman is. Derek Coleman, a big man who can really shoot it, can play inside. He is a real matchup problem for the defense.
Now, here's SGA. .50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Williams. Right side, SGA. A putback. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, Dort. A three, Holmgren.
Board.
Rebounded by McKee.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Snow. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Give me one, y'all.
From deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it.
Here's Snow. He has yet to score. Iverson outside. Here's the screen. Inside. He is flushed down with a nice jam. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here he comes, Iverson. And he makes good on the layup. 18 points for him.
Defense tries everything to slow Iverson down, but to no avail. He blasts right by him.
It's stolen. We've got 1:55 left.
I got a green eye, man.
Van Horn, no good. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside, SGA. Iverson grabs the ball. Philadelphia with the ball. Down low. Pass to McKee. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Iverson outside. What a move inside by Iverson.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Here's SGA.
Good board.
The Thunder with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping
That was.
in here with that cold streak.
By 17. Another steal. Iverson outside. Into the basket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip.
Oh my God, 2K.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third.
Hey yo, part 2, AI and J Kiss presenting the A6 from the wrist. Could tell it's a straight switch. Now I'm the problem, and he's the answer. Soon as you try to guard up, you ain't got a chance to stop it. Any given time, he could pop it. The Reebok A6 is hot, go cop it.
For 2K3, I rock the A6, my new kicks. Take a few hits, it ain't nothing, I'm used to it. Trying to build a team, I'm the player you need. Hard like Willis Reed, top thief and score in the league.
There's no way.
Now Mitchell uses the glass to finish the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Let's watch him. He'll take you fast or in slow motion. He'll put you in a blender and make a smoothie out of you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Come on, ref.
Iverson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Back to McKee. Pass to Iverson.
I are kind of lucky right there.
Clock at 6. Hartenstein with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Iverson.
Dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best.
GG.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams.
Who's on your short list of best competitors you've faced?
Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson are the two that come to mind immediately. You know, in my generation, AI was much the same. I mean, from opening tip to the end, I mean, this guy was just going and going and going, and he'd always put you in jeopardy.
You lucky Allen Iverson not 6'8". 6'6", that's what he always
That's what that man said, man.
You lucky Allen Iverson.
When I heard that, it made me feel so good because the respect that he gave me, it was like, he know.
He drove me to be as obsessive, more obsessive about the game because I had to figure out how to solve that problem, you know?
You know how killers respect killers, you know what I mean? And that's what it was. He knew who I was, I know who he is. He gave me that push, I gave it to him.
He was a great competitor. He went at everybody. He was the scorer that he was. He would never be another little man scorer like that ever in history, I don't think, of way he can play basketball.
Iverson would go out there and take 35, 40 shots. He was in attack mode the entire game, and that just put a tremendous amount of pressure on 5 guys defensively. It wasn't just the point guard. I just never seen anybody like him.
He's just fearless. That's what I respect most about him. He brought it night in and night out. You talk about guys that had an attack mode like Jordan and Kobe, that they're always compared. He's on par with them in terms of his aggressive attack to the game.